Welcome to the 4th annual Coast event here in Santa Monica. Today we are going to explore the more than 2 miles of roads that have been shut down to traffic and cars for you guys in an effort to promote movement and mobility. Now, the route has vendors, it has art exhibits. We are going to talk to locals, we're going to talk to city council members, and enjoy all the events and excitement going on here along the coast route. All right, we are here with two Santa Monica residents, Geneva and Anna. Thank you guys for stopping and chatting with us. So Geneva, how long have you lived in Santa Monica?
I just moved here 6 months ago.
And Anna?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So coming to an event like Coast, what's good about this?
I bike to work, and I love that this supports alternative forms of transportation, including bikes and scooters and getting everyone out. So.
And Anna?
Yeah, it's just very vibrant, lots of people around. I like that I was able to bird here.
Yeah. So does it change kind of your perspective on how you might get around in Santa Monica coming to events like this?
I think it's good to know that everything's so close. When the streets are closed like this, it just gives you a different sense of how long it takes to get places. You could, walk to a lot more than you think you can if you're driving on a day-to-day basis.
Definitely. So Anna, you recently just moved here, so how has it changed your perspective of Santa Monica kind of walking the street?
I never thought LA was walkable until this event, so it's nice that there's all these, nice little coffee shops and yeah.
How's that gelato?
Dolce Nero.
All right, great. Well, thank you guys so much. Have fun.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're here with Santa Monica's community garden specialist, Teague. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.
What is the goal of your booth today?
So we run the community garden program through the city of Santa Monica. We have a certain limited number of plots that are available to residents. So we really try to provide outreach to the community on what they can do at home. Our goal today is to talk about fall and winter planting. So we are doing fall and winter crops, giving away seeds, giving away some seedlings for people to start, as well as succulents, so some jade, some aloe, and a few other things that we found around the neighborhood.
So why is it important for people to try and plant these type of plants at their houses in Santa Monica?
So seasonal crops, vegetables, like to grow in certain climates. And so it is important that when you're going into the fall and the winter that you're planting appropriately so that you're not disappointed with what you put in the ground. And then succulents are just an easy thing that will be kind of a continuous green that people like to find enjoyable.
So with Coast going on today, why is it important for you guys to reach people who are coming here for Coast?
We know that our gardens have limited access. And there are 800 people on our wait list, and everybody wants to garden. Growing food is in everybody's DNA. Your grandfather or uncle or mom or dad probably did it. And we know that getting kids' hands in the dirt is important. It is not just about what you can eat, but about a mental health aspect. And so we just want people to recognize that we have a very unique space here. There is no habitat like this anywhere in Santa Monica, and it is important that we protect and preserve this beautiful place.
We are here now with Jody, who is the Farmers Market Coordinator for the City of Santa Monica. Now, the Farmers Market happens how often in Santa Monica?
So we have 4 markets weekly in 3 different locations. Today you're at the Sunday market. Every Sunday, 8:30 to 1:30, rain or shine.
Great. So this is a different kind of Sunday because Coast is going on. So how does that impact the Farmers Market today?
Yeah, it's a really fun day out here. So not only do we have 30 farmers, but we have 2 food trucks, we have 2 bands, we've got children's performances, we've got a bunch of prepared foods, and instead of just being on the Heritage property, Heritage Museum in the Victorian at the corner of Ocean Park and Main, we've spilled out onto the street to celebrate Coast and everybody that's riding and biking and scooting by.
So what kind of visibility does that give the farmers market on an event like this for people to learn about the farmers market?
Yeah, it absolutely gives the farmers so much more visibility simply because they're on the street in the middle of traffic instead of in a parking lot, which is a little bit of a hidden gem. So you have to know that it's there.
So with Coast, what's your favorite thing about doing the farmers market specifically at Coast versus other Sundays?
You know, what I love is just talking with all the new customers, all the people that are discovering us and discovering California fresh farm produce that say, we had no idea you were here. What's happening here? This is so great. We love this. So I just love having those conversations.
So I'm someone who lives in Santa Monica, and I have to admit, I haven't been to the farmers market a lot. This is changing my mind. So for someone like me, why would you recommend checking out the farmers market?
Okay, so as I said, we have 4 weekly farmers markets in 3 different locations, and each of them has a very different kind of culture, right? The 2 in the downtown area are strictly farmers, so those are your hardcore shoppers that know what they want. They're going for that California produce. Then we have our other 2 markets, one in Virginia Avenue Park on Saturday, and then this one on Main Street that are crossover into event/farmers market. So maybe you want to listen to some great music. Maybe you want to have breakfast and hang out on the lawn and picnic. So if you're looking for more of that community experience versus your strict shopping experience, that's the difference.
Awesome. It's all about community. So thank you so much for chatting with us and bringing us to the farmers market.
Thank you. My pleasure. Anytime.
We're here with the founder of Jump LA, Mike Frye. So what is Jump LA?
Jump LA is a company I started about 3 or 4 years ago, and basically it's about making fitness fun and accessible for everybody.
So what do you get as feedback from people that are walking the streets and actually participate?
They seem to love it. We get kids as young as 4 and 5 years old, and we get some of the adults as old as 60, 65 actually jumping in and trying it, and the feedback has been so positive. You can just see it in their faces when they light up. A lot of people have never tried this, and they'll be 50 years old, they've never double dutched, and when we get them in there, they just love it.
So what are you hoping someone walks away with after they leave Jump LA today?
Just a feeling of confidence and like I can do anything. Like I said, a lot of these people have never done it before, and it can be scary to try something new. And we try to encourage people to step outside their comfort zones and just feel good about trying something new.
And what is the backstory on how did you decide to create this, and what's your background?
Well, I've been jump roping for 23 years. Everyone you see here in the blue shirts, we all come from a competitive jump rope background. So we would do national and world championships. I started when I was 10, and as I started to transition out of that, I wanted to find a way to stay involved, so I started Jump LA, and mainly as a way of just doing teaching. We do a lot of after-school programs, fun events like this, and yeah, so that's basically it.
I'm going to take a turn in there, and I warn you, I'm probably not that good.
You're going to be great. They're great teachers.
Okay, all right. With Santa Monica being a small community or town, what does an event like this mean to you as someone who's on the council?
I think it's a couple of things. One, it's an opportunity for us to get together, and anytime we can create those opportunities, it's wonderful. 2, it's a celebration of sort of taking back our streets, taking them back from cars, and making it about people again. And the last piece that kind of draws that together is the arts. So by bringing the arts in, we're celebrating ourselves, we're celebrating our community.
The art that we're creating really is coming out of a collaborative effort with many people. Jennifer Cosner with costumes, and Jamie Kim with the structure, and Alejandro Ezra, a whole bunch of people have been working to create this whale. We really love the idea this year of honoring whales, both because of their giant beings and locomotion, but also whales are facing a lot of challenges this year, and we wanted to give attention and love to the whales. My inspiration really comes from people, the creativity within each person, and also finding ways to honor, the things that give us life, the earth, the air, and growing things around us, and then finding ways to bring people together through creating art. We are joining this mighty effort of Coast, and so already here in Santa Monica, it's amazing to see so many people roller skating, skateboarding, bicycling, scootering, and so we feel that it's just adding another level of fun and joy to that experience people are already practicing here by opening up the paint jars and opening up some costuming ideas and letting people create their own ways to express themselves while being healthy and leading to a fossil fuel-free future.
I'm here right now with Peter, who is a local Santa Monica resident and artist who is in charge of the mural behind us, so thank you for joining us. So what is the theme behind this mural and how did you come up with it?
Well, the theme is spelled out right here, Are We Being Good Ancestors, which is a quote from Jonas Salk. And we're illustrating that with something that has not been completed yet, so I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
But the idea behind that is for us to reflect just for a second as to what kind of people are we and what kind of place are we going to leave for the people who are coming after us.
So what was the idea behind the mural and having all the different paints for people to come and contribute to it?
Right, well, it's a community-based painting project. So everybody gets to paint a little piece of it. It's a color by number finger painting scheme, so you don't have to bring any tools. There are numbers on the board, and there's got numbers on the cups, and it's very simple. All you have to do is finger paint in the various spots. So everybody can participate. There's no, it's very easy for everybody to participate in, no matter what your age or ability.
Great. And where does it go once the painting is done after today's event?
The city of Santa Monica owns it. They'll put it up temporarily around town, I suspect, over maybe a course of a year or so.
Yeah, well, we are excited to see what the final product looks like. Thank you and have fun today.
Great, well, thanks a lot.
I'm here on the streets of Santa Monica with John Stephen Morgan, who is a pianist composer playing for us. Sounds beautiful. When you're asked to play at a street fair like this, what attracts you to playing on the street for people of Santa Monica versus other gigs?
Well, first off, people have been extremely nice to me out here and more generous than some in other parts of the city, but I don't know, it's a really good environment and it's one that's sanctioned for me, so there's no risk involved with me playing on the street. But in general, I like playing on the street mainly because, I don't know, you could send out emails, you could do flyering and try to draw people into a venue. But to me, it's like, I don't know, you could just give it away. The people are here and you can make your own stage kind of on the street, yeah.
So as a composer, you create and write your own music?
That is true, yeah.
Are you playing all your own original music here on the streets?
Yes, for the most part. Sometimes I throw in Beethoven, and I love playing classical music, and John Fahey cover, I do that too. But other than that, it's like 95% everything I wrote.
What's your favorite thing about being involved with Coast today?
The people.
The people.
Yeah, everybody, Ariana, and everyone's been so nice to me. Awesome. Yeah, and it's a great place to play. There's so many things going on. Last year, I played last year and the year before that, and all the vendors and all the people on the street, I don't know, it's just a friendly atmosphere. Good. And when you're doing this a lot, I do this for a living, you can run into some pretty hostile environments, you know.
The people of Santa Monica treat you well.
That sounds so cheesy, man, but it is. It is kind of true. Everyone that comes by is smiling at me.
Good community feel here.
I feel good about what I'm doing.
Good. Well, leave us with one of your originals, okay? All right, thank you.
So I like what this event honors, and it honors different types of mobility that are environmentally friendly, and it really brings the community of Santa Monica together because there is so much here that's walkable. You don't have to get into your car to do anything in Santa Monica. And I like that this event not only honors that, but also showcases new ways of getting around and really encourages people to consider how they're moving, how it's healthy for them, and how it's healthy for the environment.
What are some of the biggest takeaways someone who's never been here before can get from coming?
I think the biggest takeaway is just the celebration of this type of mobility. You don't see this in other cities. There are plenty of events that happen to celebrate the arts or to celebrate car racing or a bunch of different things. Santa Monica has got to be the only city that I know of that has a whole event to celebrate environmentally friendly and community friendly mobility.
What is the best part about having an event like this in your backyard?
I think just being able to walk Main Street, bump into all my friends and neighbors, and just feel like a super local.
How long have you been in Santa Monica?
6 years now.
6 years?
Yes.
Are you leaving anytime soon?
Nope, married a California boy. I'm sticking around.
All right, so if anyone hasn't checked out Coast, why would you recommend checking it out maybe next year?
Just good local vibe, really good food, healthy Santa Monica fare, and it's just awesome.
So this really is meant to be a community event. We started it when the Expo train arrived because we wanted to make the connection clear that you can ride the train, you can get around on foot, you can get around on a bike, on a scooter, whatever method you get around. This is a great place to get out of your car and really experience the city in all of its beauty and all of its diversity and all of its energy and all of its dynamism. And that's what today is about. We got our public works crews out here showing off everything from the camera that goes in the storm drains and sewers to our folks who do mobility, to our police officers, our firefighters. Everybody's out here having a great time sharing the joy of living in Santa Monica with each other.
So we've closed down 2 miles of our Santa Monica streets from Main Street all the way up through Ocean so that people can enjoy the streets in a different way, not in an automobile. We have all sorts of activities. We have music, mariachis from Dixieland Jazz. We have all sorts of creative outlets for people to decorate their bicycle, decorate their bike helmets, and we have some food. So you can't have a bad time at Coast.
So at Street Flight, we're celebrating the power of the human body, and we are creating wings for our ankles or our arms to show that humans have power too.
So today we are making a community mural, which means that people are welcome to come by and either color in characters that are on the mural or create their own characters, cut them out and glue them onto the mural, which many people are choosing to do, which I think is pretty cool. So it's creating a variety of awesome art styles and experiences, mostly made by little kids. And yeah, it's just all people's artistic styles getting made into a mural. The characters that I drew to get things started are part of a inclusive world I'm developing as a kids show and also as a children's book. The word artist is something that people often are scared of, and I'm just trying to reinforce the idea that everyone's an artist, everyone can express themselves, everyone has a creative voice, and this is a place where you can freely come and do that. So I'm just encouraging everyone to have fun, make art, and share their voice with the community.
All right, so you guys, did you explore the streets of Santa Monica today on your bike all day?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. So did you have fun?
Yeah, I did the jump roping.
Oh, you did? How'd you do?
Very good.
Good, yeah. Will, what was your favorite part about the Coast event?
Watching Ellie do the jump rope. She was very good at that. Yeah.
Anna, what was it like riding your bike through the streets when you don't usually get to do it like this?
Yeah, it was really fun because just seeing everyone like not using electricity and just like for like moving around. It's just really cool to see everybody just like being more like active. Yeah.
Will, do you wish that the streets were like this a little more often?
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
And how was riding your bike on the streets for you today?
It was fun.
Thank you so much for joining us here for the 4th annual Coast Open Street Fair event here in Santa Monica. We hope that if you made it down to the streets, that you had a great time exploring the community in a brand new way with no cars on the street and really utilizing movement and mobility. There were so many great performances, live events, vendors, and you know what? As someone who lives in Santa Monica, this was an awesome way to check out my community and feel a part of Santa Monica. Now, for more information next year, check out santamonica.gov/coast or the hashtag CoastSamo, CoastSamo. And I'm Justin Walter for City TV, Channel 16. Thanks for watching.